Destiny 2 and Bungie is just something else now. There's nothing left at this point from the once beloved company that was Bungie, that made great games, that had values. Well, I shouldn't say that modern day Bungie doesn't have values, they definitely do. And it starts and ends with stealing art and being pretty much woke. Modern day Bungie and Destiny 2, it's just nickeling and diming their player base for years, for anything that they can. Say what you will about Blizzard and their greed, but at the end of the day, at least Blizzard is not gonna demand $20 for a shade of blue. Not even the full colored blue, but the shade. A shade for a single skin of blue. This is absolutely disgusting. Bungie has lost everything that once made it great, that once made people like it. It's a shadow of it once was. Completely taken over by woke activism and greed at this point. And they are desperate, and it's absolutely showing. And it's pathetic, in fact. The fact that they honestly also think that they can probably sustain this, that there's gonna be just these people that are gonna throw thousands of dollars on Bungie every single day. No, that's not gonna happen. It's unsustainable. Maybe there's one guy who's gonna do that. Shame on you, good sir, by the way. But no, that's not gonna be sustainable. Sony's taking over. And at this point, we should honestly be thanking Sony because they're taking out the trash. Because needless to say, not a lot of Bungie is going to be left after Sony truly starts implementing great change because of how absolutely unreasonably pathetic Bungie is. It's sad how some of these things fall, but I guess it's kind of expected. Remember, don't give them any quarter. Don't give them a way out. Don't believe their lies. If this happens, move on. That's all you can do. And you know that you can't expect anything good from Bungie now. I mean, their newest game is supposed to be Marathon, a literal genderless, bloodless new male game that's supposed to target Zoomers, but no one's gonna play it, even amongst Zoomers. It's tragic, but at least it's kind of funny to be real.
Right, I can't believe it. Bungie fucked up again, so here I am making a video, even though I barely care at this point. I streamed Silksong all day. I've been making a ton of Hollow Knight Silksong content, and it's been a lot of fun. And yeah, it just feels so awesome to.
This is the mindset of most Destiny people who do not get invited to come over to Destiny's headquarters and go to a 5-star luxurious hotel where there's just magically a bag of money on the bed with at least 3 illicit women of the night. Yes, anyone who does not get lathered up pretty much has a negative opinion about Destiny and Bungie in general currently. Nice.
Be passionate about making videos again and passionate about a new video game. So yeah, it's just awesome. This could be my last Destiny video, but every time they fuck up, it just feels fun to dunk on them again because they're just pathetic at this point. So what we want to start with is this. 2,000 silver is $27 Canadian, and that
not real money
is how much you're paying for a shader. And I paid that to buy Hollow Knight Silksong. So you can get, admittedly, a cool taken shader in Destiny 2, or you can get one of the greatest video games I've ever played for the same amount of money. Absolutely fucking pathetic. There's not much to say.
True.
So we're going to quit out of there. There's my level 13 Titan. And we'll get to the tweets here, like I like to do. Paul Tassi.
You know what's my favorite part about Paul Tassi? It's the fact that he doesn't look like this. This is like a picture from 20 years ago of him or something like that. He's now fat, out of shape, and probably balding if I had to take a guess. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
Came out with a video. I watched it. Ashen Iron launches badly, broken, and is also just bad. everyone is basically saying this is like negative content. It's shit content on top of the.
I mean, if these companies doing. Destiny is one of those situations where a lot of people want to be positive. Listen, as a consumer, you don't get a lot out of positivity. Now, granted, on YouTube, positive videos do outperform negative videos, that is for sure. Negative videos have a pretty quick high, but then they just collapse. But positive videos, they get views throughout the ages. It just is what it is. So, you need to understand one thing. As a consumer, though, you do not get anything by being positive about a developer doing poorly or doing good. You don't get anything. If a developer is doing poorly and you're like, oh, don't worry, you're gonna get them next time, champ. Next time rolls around, guess what? They're doing poorly again. And again. See, you don't get anything. The only time you as a consumer get anything good out of your relationship with the developer is when they are fearful of you because they know that if they fuck up, you're not gonna give them money. That's the only time developers are gonna try. Anyone who is being overly positive about a developer fucking up is literally actively damaging themselves, the gaming community as a whole, and the game that they are playing. You get absolutely no benefits of being positive when developers do something bad. And even when they do something good, you shouldn't actually praise them. You should say, just don't mess it up again, or it's gonna be bad. That's the praise. That is the extent of praise that should ever be given. Nothing else. You're a consumer. Your job is not even to give positive criticism or even actually explain what you don't like about the game. If you don't like the game, never allow these losers, these bootlickers, to ever intimidate you or gaslight you into making you believe, oh no, if I can't say if I can't give constructive criticism about something, I should not criticize the thing at all. Or the modern day classic of, oh, do you know how hard it is to make a game? No, you don't. You're not a developer, so how dare you judge this? Shut up! These people should be gatekept out of gaming, out of literally society at this point. I am tired of these losers ruining everything. Bleeding hearts lead to only disastrous outcomes. That's just the reality of it. There has never been in the history of the world a situation, and I'm talking even outside of gaming, where something good happened because people were like, oh, let's just forgive this atrocity because they at least try. No. It never ends well. It never does. And in gaming, we should quadruple not do this. Look at what's happening to anime currently because of the tourists. It's getting absolutely destroyed and shreked. Like, we're getting translations with the words YOLO, Riz, and other shit like that now because reasons, I guess. And people trying to be positive about Destiny constantly have pretty much ruined Destiny. Oh, guys, let's not be negative about this. Bungie's trying, they're cooking. Let's see what happens. Now, how about we make them fear God? How about that? And then let's see how good they do. If they're not losing anything, why the hell would they try? If they can do the bare minimum and you're gonna be a happy retard about things, why the hell would you try to become better? Okay? Never give these people any quarter. And never trust journalists like Paul Tassi.
Fact that the leveling is broken for the few addicts that want to grind to 550. And then Clyde said they made it worse, which is just fucking hilarious. They are just stepping all over themselves. They literally can't do anything right. So Forcer, the whiplash of getting hyped from the Renegades reveal to playing current D2 where the portal still sucks, the new activity can soft lock you, and Eververse having multiple new armor sets is definitely an experience. I didn't even look at all the armor sets. I didn't even notice that there were more, but at this point, it doesn't surprise me. They are milking you at this point. If you haven't quit yet,
they have been milking you for years at this point, by the way. I don't know how to tell you this, but they have, okay? And when they're not milking you, they're pushing down their slop, woke, and gay agenda. I mean, literally, what was Lightfall? Tell me what was Lightfall if not an agenda push, and everything that happened after that.
What the fuck is it gonna take? Because this game is completely broken now.
Tell me what is Marathon if not stolen art assets and a message.
Every time they launch something, every fucking time. In Paul Tassi's video, I think he said Sturm, which got like a rework with this update, is giving like crazy super energy. I saw a clip from G Miners that Outbreak Perfected has toned down super regen, but it's only for one-off supers. So stuff like Golden Gun still recharges extremely quickly. I mean, the list could literally go on, but we're just going to read my few tweets and I'm going to be done with it because, like I said, I just want to get back to Silk Song. But like I said, it's just fun taking victory laps. Clyde was saying, oh, I'm still going to play the game, blah, 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 because someone needs to be here to dunk on them. Brother, your mental health and your sanity is worth more. Trust me. And
I'm lucky in this respect because I love pointing to slop like this and just making fun of them. It makes me happy. The downfall of people who deserve this makes me kind of pretty happy about things.
He even said he's going to Borderlands shortly whenever it comes out, like next week or whenever that is. Maybe it's this Thursday. Anyways, speaking of that, they have delayed the raid, the epic raid or whatever, absolute raid, because I think they said it wasn't ready or this and that. And they also said the new exotic mission that's supposed to launch with Ash and Iron isn't ready. What the fuck? Their whole studio motto is velocity over quality, and now they can't get either of them right. So they release early. I would call Ash and Iron releasing early because it's completely broken. The quality is shit, but they're delaying some other stuff. So I hope that exotic mission doesn't have one single issue with it. People are getting soft locked in this new Ash and Iron mission. PvP was messed up, which we'll get to in a second. But like, oh my god, literally every time there's an update in this game, it gets fucking worse. And like I said, if you haven't quit by now, what the fuck are you doing? Like, literally, what is it going
That's some Bethesda fanboy experience right there, by the way. That's hilarious.
to take? Because it is just shameful how they're treating their community at this point. Like, genuinely shameful. Mario Monkey has some good tweets like that should almost be illegal. It's like false advertising at this point. You can barely play the fucking game. So why does everything ship with bugs now? I mean, like every single thing. Yeah.
This actually has an answer. It's because of the vocification of the games industry in general. We had literally, in the past 5 to 10 years, there has been an incredibly open and hardcore push for it. Of wokeism, and especially in gaming. And all of those people did not get fired. And the ones that did get fired, well, congratulations. All that happened was they moved from working to Blizzard to Bungie. From Bungie to Ubisoft. From BioWare to who knows where. But they're all still there. That's the reality. All of these woke people, these talentless idiots who got their job because of their political leanings, not of merit, they're all just constantly walking around and doing and ruining things because they're skillless. You can actually, this is actually a great point. Tim Kaine has actually a video about this, how things were previously in the quality of gaming and how they are now. That things that previously took a week to do for an average employee now take 3 months for the average employee to do, while now it's even easier and faster to do. They're just all incompetent. That's the reality.
Yes, Princess Marie. I started noticing this last October when the Artifact and Revenant was fucked and Vesper's Host was messed up and then Sundered Doctrine was messed up. It's been going on for a while, but they're not wrong. Everything does ship with bugs now. It's fucking, like I said, shameful is the only word. Hey, just FYI, comp is bugged, blah, 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 blah. So I say comp game's finishing too fast. Of all the bugs with this update, I bet this is Bungie's priority. And on the Destiny 2 team, they did update that and like fix this because that rewards players and that is what they always do. Yeah, so anyways, Bungie gonna keep it. Oh, and they bug on my dog took this one down, so oh, this is the power level thing. Because yeah, power level, if you're trying to do the 450 to 550 grind, now it's only dropping +1s instead of +2s or 3s because they were gonna nerf solo ops, and now I guess it hit everything. Here's Scarrow, best reveal stream, blah blah blah. I said the Bungie hype machine is the one good team that they have left because it's true. I didn't watch their reveal stream on Renegade.
Is the Bungie hype actually good? I mean, Marathon had, well, Marathon had some hype, and then they got trashed for existing. Holy.
I don't really care about Star Wars, but people did seem to be genuinely hyped for it. Bradley the Bradster says it was an easy W, but as he says, the game is still boring. The portal is still the same portal before Ash and Iron, the new dungeon layers, everything. So and he's exactly right. They know how to make a good trailer. They know how to draw up hype and bring people in.
I think this is Cope, by the way. But I'm sorry. Did the final shape not happen previously? Like, the final shape is fucking... The final shape hype was non-existential. Again, keep in mind, final shape has still reportedly undersold Lightfall because your fucking main villain has a monobrow. The whole story got retconned to fit in its existence. Bungie looked at Activision Blizzard and said, wow, you know what people really fucking like? Shadowlands and the Jailer, let's do that. And then they died. That's effectively it. Like, the final shape is... It wasn't bad as a gameplay thing. There was a lot of good things about it people were saying, but... I mean, from a non-Bungie standpoint, I can say this is pure. But this is just being a part of a captured audience, as we could say now. This is literally not true. Bungie has never really been good with hype. All of their trailers, all of their announcements look fucking shit. They feel shit. And again, all of it. Them saying that effectively Destiny 2 is gonna be dead after the final shape and then they still release content is like the most autistic thing ever. Unless you're a Destiny 2 stan, a hardcore player, you're never actually looking at any Bungie announcement, trailer, video, fucking anything and thinking, wow, this is cool. Bro. You know why Destiny 2 wasn't bigger? Why Destiny in general wasn't bigger? Because the design of the aliens looks like they just fucking exited the closest, nearest dumpster always, okay? The alien design looks stupid. Some of them have flying saucers foreheads and they don't... Like, Jesus Christ. Disney could have been one of the greatest franchises of all time if they just fired their whole art department and replaced them with AI 20 years ago, okay? Because the aliens look ass, the robots look ass, the guns, honestly, even the guns fucking look ass in a lot of cases. They look big, clunky, and kind of dumb. Every gun in Destiny looks just like 3 times fucking bigger than it should. In Destiny, I don't think there is a single thing... I could be wrong. Again, I don't play Destiny, but as far as I have seen, there's not a single thing in Destiny that I would personally describe as slick. You know, when the design is just slick, when it's nice, it's fancy, it's petite. Now, everything in Bungie looks disgusting and too big. That's also a giant thing that I honestly have never talked about, but again, Destiny, the only thing that saved it was the fact that the gun mechanics were good. That's it. Other than that, the game's just a fucking abysmal slop fiesta, and that's honestly pretty much it. Anyway, that was it. Tizzle, 10 out of 10. Bye.